Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Denise, aka MissNiseReads, and we're gonna be talking about the books that I read in September. Check out the hair change. Are we loving it? Because I am absolutely living for this. September was a really struggling month per se, only because of the fact that I was kind of going through some stuff, so I didn't read a lot of books. But at least I got to read. So yay me. I read 3 books. One was through Kindle and 2 were physical. So without further ado, we're going to get straight to it. The first book that I read was Go Deep by Rilzy Adams. And I rated this a 4.5 stars. I loved reading about Xander and Nevaeh. They're besties. They've always been there for each other. They've known each other since they were young. And Nevaeh is an erotica writer, and she's been going through a lot of writer's block, and her readers are getting sick and tired of the rut that she's going through. And she goes to Xander for her rescue and being like, hey, I need help getting out of this funk. Let's have sex. I'm not kidding. And so usually you would think that a best friend's like, I don't know about this, but he says, fuck it, why not? And so he helps her through that. And through all that, they go through a lot of tribulations with the friendship and what could be more, and just the pining between those two a little bit, and also the in denial of like, I don't like her like that, or I don't like him like that. Why am I feeling this way towards, my fucking best friend out of all people? I instantly saw the chemistry between Nevaeh and Xander. And for me, usually it takes a good bit to kind of, get used to the chemistry. But the chemistry was right on the spot. Those intimate and sex scenes were everything to me. Xander's a menace during those scenes because, yeah, if you read it, you will know exactly what I mean. If you're not the biggest fan of open door type of sex scenes, I would not recommend reading this book. What really stood out to me was just the friendship and, turning into more of Xander and Nevaeh. I felt like that was written so well, and I was hooked onto the plot throughout, because I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen this time? What's something gonna try new? Or holy shit, when their feelings are going to arise. I have highlighted so much in that book. I talk a little bit more about it on my blog, which should be up sometime after this video is posted. So go ahead, check that out. But I very much enjoy this book, and this won't be the last time I'm reading any of Adam's books, because the writing was top fucking notch. So 4.5 stars. Really, 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 really loved it. The next book that I read was Blood on the Tracks, Volume 1 by Shuzo Oshimi. And this as well was a 4.5 stars. We have Sichi and his mom. His mom is very protective over him, which any parent should be, right? And a lot of his friends kind of get on him for being like, wow, your mom is so overprotective of you and everything like that. And he was like, no, my mom just really cares about me. Is that an issue? It shouldn't be an issue. Until throughout the manga, it starts to get a little weird for my liking. They go on this hiking trip, and that hiking trip really is the tipping point for this. And I fear that I'm very much hooked onto this, just because I want to see the aftermath of everything what Sichi has to go through, and now with his mom as well. I picked this up because of the fact that, I want something that's very much out of my comfort zone, out of the limb that I usually go to for mangas. And I felt like, one, the art in this was absolutely beautiful, 10 out of 10. But also, I love seeing a lot of the familial aspect in this manga. So I'm very just excited to see where this goes, because what happened on that hiking trip, I literally had to like go back several times to be like, did I read that right? Did I absolutely read that right? So this was a 4.5 stars. And the last book that I read, that I finally got to, we're holding it the wrong way. Orange, this is the complete collection. This is volume 1 by Ichigo Takano. And I rated this, I think I'm going to rate this as 4.75. I see what y'all are talking about with the series. I see what you're talking about. I heard you, and I understand why. I love this friend group so freaking much. You get to see a lot of their friendship throughout their high school, and as well the alternate timelines between in high school and then when they are adults. So I love seeing the found family in this. It makes me miss some of the group of my friends. So I really enjoyed reading that. And I also love the sci-fi aspect of it, in terms like of the letters that the friend group got, and being like, you have to do these things so that Kekaru avoids a really tragic part of his life. And so even though they're following it, they also have like, we'll not follow some of it as much too. So seeing that journey has been nice, and I cannot wait to continue this. This is something I will continue without a doubt. All the characters are so distinct from each other, and I absolutely love that. I love reading about Now, and Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and Kakeru's friendship that turns slowly into like whole I like you type of thing. I love how that was basically written. Yeah, this was a 4.75. Genuinely, I loved it. I fucking cried too. And there were certain moments where I did fucking I cried, and I had to like put the manga down and be like, whoo, now I'm kind of going through it too much. It does touch on suicide. So if you're very much triggered with that, I suggest not reading it. So, because I kind of had to put it down for a little bit as well. But yeah, I need to get the second one immediately. I need to get the next one and continue this, because I'm very much invested on what else is going to happen. 4.75 stars. And with that, that's the end of my September reading wrap up. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what books you read in September. I like to know. Make sure you follow all my social media. All that will be in the description below. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.